Copy.
Please like, subscribe, and consider supporting our channel. The full raw, uncensored, no narrations, no captions, and unedited version of this body cam footage can be found in the description below. Please consider joining our Patreon. Subscriptions and donations will be used to acquire more
Sergeant Hayes, Point Beach Police. What are you screaming for?
What am I screaming for?
It really helps us do original.
You screamed at the intersection of Ocean and Elizabeth.
This video serves a compelling public interest because it is intended.
And you're driving kind of like a maniac. You were driving all through the parking spots, and then you stopped in the middle of the intersection and made a right.
Proven guilty. Thank you all for the support.
Copy.
Evening.
How are you?
Sergeant Hayes, Point Beach Police. What are you screaming for?
What am I screaming for?
Yeah.
When did I scream?
You screamed at the intersection of Ocean and Elizabeth.
You were just telling her to go right. Yeah.
Okay. And you're driving kind of like a maniac.
I'm sorry.
You were driving all through the parking spots, and then you stopped in the middle of the intersection and made a right.
From Chicago. I'm really sorry.
Around 12:14 a.m. on August 3rd, 2023, Sergeant Thomas Hayes with the Point Pleasant Beach Police Department observed a passenger inside a red 2022 Jeep yelling out the window in the area of Ocean Avenue and Elizabeth Avenue. He began following the vehicle and he observed the driver swerving before making a turn without properly signaling. He continued to follow the vehicle and initiated a traffic stop in front of Spicy's Taco and Tequila Bar, 1506 Route 35 North.
Where are you guys going?
I'm actually taking back home.
Where's home?
Here, let me actually do this. I've spent the last 5
Okay. What is it you're looking for?
I'm trying to drive you gentlemen home.
But what are you looking for right now?
I'm trying to show you that I have proof of residency in Wisconsin, sir.
No, that's fine. I don't need any of that.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're driving them home.
He made contact with the driver from the passenger side, and she was later identified as 26-year-old Carly. As he was speaking with Carly, Sergeant Hayes detected the odor of alcohol and observed other indicators of impairment. After additional officers arrived on scene to assist, Carly was asked to exit the vehicle and perform field sobriety exercises.
Okay.
I just got back from the state. And
Okay. Hang tight.
What you got?
Possible 450.
What am I here? Yeah, that's
Carl, do me a favor, turn off the vehicle and step out for me.
Yes, sir. May I?
Yep.
I'm going to open my door.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
You step right back there.
Thank you very kindly.
We're at country tonight?
Excuse me, sir?
How was country night?
It was great.
Okay.
I produced that.
What's that?
I produced that.
Very good.
I'm a
Okay.
country producer. Thank you very kindly.
Cool. All right. So listen,
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure I can smell alcohol in the vehicle. I know you're driving them home. I want to
Yes,
make
sir.
sure that you're okay to drive, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
How can I help you?
What you're going to do is, without looking at a clock or a watch, estimate what time it is right now.
Right now, we're looking at about 11:30, I would say.
Okay.
I have not looked at a clock since.
Okay. What is your highest level of education?
My highest level. I have not gone to college. I actually, you know what? Let me backtrack that. I've actually done 1 year of college, but that doesn't actually count.
Gotcha. Okay. You graduated high school?
The first exercise was the recitation of the alphabet from A to Z. The second exercise was the one-leg stand test. During the one-leg stand test, Carly failed to raise her foot in the proper fashion and put her foot down before the test was complete. The third exercise was the walk and turn test. During the walk and turn test, Carly did not touch heel to toe on each step, turned them properly, and took an incorrect number of steps. The final exercise was the Horizontal Gaze Nystagmus HGN test. During the HGN test, Sergeant Hayes observed the lack of smooth pursuit, distinct and sustained nystagmus at maximum deviation, and the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees.
Do you know the English alphabet?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Please tell me when you're ready.
Okay, I'm going to give you the instructions. What you're going to do is you're going to, without singing or humming or reciting the song, you're going to recite the English alphabet from A, like apple, to Z.
E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And when you're ready, I can recite that backwards in the event that you are ready for me.
You're good. I don't need it backwards. Okay.
Sir, I'm trying to make your day easier.
I can tell that. Very, very good. I like the boots. Are those comfortable boots?
Yes, they are, sir.
Okay.
I'm actually an equestrian rider. I have 6 horses to my name.
No kidding. Down in
QHAs.
Very nice.
With the exception of one, I have a thoroughbred. I
Very
don't
nice.
recommend you purchase any.
I will not be purchasing any horses in the near future. What about you, Beyond? You want horses?
About it, but you just changed my mind.
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay. So, are those boots comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any issues with your legs or your feet or anything like that?
Absolutely none. Would you like me to do a formal line for you?
So we're going to get to there. Okay. So what I'm going to have you do is, while I give you these instructions, I'm actually going to have you back up just a couple of steps till about...
How many steps would you like? Because I would like to do this accurately.
You just, how about stand just right here where I am?
Yes,
how about that? Sound good? Perfect. Okay.
When you're ready, you tell me.
Okay. So what we're going to do
I come from a family cop, so when you're ready.
Right on. Using the foot of your choice. Now I'm going to explain to you the instructions. You're not going to do anything just yet, okay?
I'm left-handed, so go ahead.
Okay. Using the foot of your choice, you're going to keep your hands down to your side, and then again, your left to your right. In my case, when I'm demonstrating, I'm going to use my left foot. You don't have to use your left foot. You're going to keep your hands down to your side. You're going to elevate the foot of your choice approximately 6 inches parallel to the ground. Your foot is going to be parallel to the ground. While you're looking down at the tip of the elevated foot, you're going to count out loud by 1,000s. For an example, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000.
Like me to go, sir.
Up to 20 1,000 or until I tell you to stop. Do you understand those?
So 21,000. I will stand in my place until you tell me to take a step forward. Yes, sir.
Well, we're not taking any steps. We're just doing a balancing thing right now, okay?
When you're ready, you tell me, sir.
Do you understand the instructions I just gave you?
Absolutely.
You may begin.
Okay, I'm going to start right now, yes?
Yep.
All right.
Take it away.
1,000.
3, 2, hold on.
3,
3, 3, 3, 1.
1,000. I'm
Careful.
so sorry. 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000. I actually have no zero gravity balance. So
it's okay.
Can I please have a breathalyzer?
We don't have, so in New Jersey, we don't do breathalyzers on the scene.
Sorry, I'm from Wisconsin. I'm from the state of, I am from Wisconsin.
Gotcha. How long have you lived? You live in Wisconsin for 5 years?
I have lived in Wisconsin for the last 5 years. Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay.
So my problem is, I actually have a double hip replacement, so it's very hard for me. But
Gotcha.
I will do whatever you ask. So let me.
Do you want to try this test again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you need me to re-explain to you the instructions?
No, I understand.
Very good.
I'm also predominantly lefty, but
You can do whatever foot you like.
are you okay with that?
Yeah, I gave you the option.
Are you okay with that? All right. With that being said, are we ready?
Take it away.
1,000, 2 1,000.
Careful. Don't hurt yourself. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
I have to do what? 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000,
Careful.
8 1,000. Sorry, sir.
It's okay. Let's try the next one. Next one's easier, okay?
Yes, sir.
Next one, like you were saying earlier, is going to be like the walk and turn test, okay?
Yes,
so again, I'm going to demonstrate the instructions. All you have to do is what you're going to do is you're going to stand, same thing, hands down to your side, like I am, like this. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take your left
and right to my hands. Yes,
just
sir.
like that. Yep. Now you're going to take your left foot and place it heel to toe in front of your right foot, just like that. You see how I'm standing like this?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to hold that position, and I'm going to give you the instructions. Sound good?
When you're ready, please.
You can get in that starting position.
May I look down?
You can look down, absolutely.
Because sometimes, like, I've been told, like, I cannot look down.
Nope. And for this right now, you're just standing like this so I can explain to you the next test.
All right, so let's do this.
Yep, just like that. Like that, like a pro. Okay. So from this position, what you're going to do is when I tell you, you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps forward.
Can I just take it to a cop car so I don't have to count?
The counting's part of it, so that's kind of like the thing,
sir.
okay? Counting out loud is going to make it more easy for you, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
you're going to keep your hands down to your side.
Yes, sir.
You're going to take 9 heel to toe steps forward. The steps, like I said, are going to be heel to toe. You're going to count each step out loud, and you're going to look down at your feet.
Do me a favor so you don't make me nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just take it to your cop car.
That's not...
Okay, just we're going to lie and say okay. So I'll take 9, but I may take 12 because it makes me nervous. So are we okay with that?
But that doesn't bode well for you.
Fine, then I will
Okay.
take 9. Are you, when you're ready?
Yeah. So here,
You're ready and when you're ready.
I'm going to demonstrate it, okay? Sound good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So again, 9 heel to toe steps. They're going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth until you get to 9. I just did 4, but you're going to take 9, okay?
Sure.
Again, once you're at your 9th step, you're going to take a series of small, choppy steps, 180 degrees.
Yes, sir.
And then you're going to take the same 9 heel to toe steps, counting back. 1, 2, 3. And again, your hands are going to be at your side. Your feet are going to be touching heel to toe. You're going to be looking down at your feet, and you're going to be counting each step out loud.
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense?
Ready. When you are ready and when you are ready, please tell me stop.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You said 9, so let me do a quick turnaround. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, excuse me, 8, and 9.
Okay.
We step at 9.
You're good. That's that. Now, do you have any issues with your eyes? It's going to be the last test.
No, I do not.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to stand right there.
Right.
Yep.
Here, yes,
and this
sir.
one's super simple. All you have to do is look at a pen, okay?
Give me the pen, please.
Okay.
When you're ready.
Can you see the tip of the pen right here?
Yes, I absolutely can.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this pen left to right across the field of your
Same way
vision.
my eye doctor would do. Yes, sir.
Cool.
Please do.
Yep. So what we're going to do is without moving your head, you're going to follow the tip, just like that. You're a pro, okay? You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
you don't want to move your head. You just want to look at the tip of the pen with
Yes,
just your
sir.
eyes, okay?
I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Good. So far, so good. Keep looking at the tip of the pen.
I'm ready for you.
Okay.
Please.
Mm-hmm. Good. Keep looking at the tip of the pen.
I'm ready for you. Why is your hand shaking?
My hand's not shaking.
Sorry, I have handshakes. So I usually like to call people out. I'm sorry.
I got you. You're okay.
Go.
Based on her erratic driving, the odor of alcohol, and her inability to satisfactorily complete the field sobriety exercises, Sergeant Hayes placed Carly under arrest for driving under the influence. Carly's vehicle was impounded for a 12-hour hold according to John's law. Officer Biondi transported Carly back to the Point Pleasant Beach Police Department for further processing.
All right, so Carly, based off of your field sobriety test, I'm making a determination that you've consumed too much alcohol to drive tonight, okay? So at this point, please place your hands behind your back. You're being placed under arrest for driving while intoxicated.
Okay.
Is that too tight?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I have small wrists.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Okay. Well, all right. You're gonna follow me back this way.
Absolutely, sir. I have a phone call, correct?
Yeah, you sure do. What you're gonna do is just place your chest right up against here. Is there anything in your vehicle that you need to grab? You want to grab like your phone or a wallet or anything like that?
My cell phone is in there, which I would like you to call my mother, but it's other than that, sir.
You just want your cell phone? That's it?
It's just my cell phone.
Very good.
Boys, can you just make sure they get home, please?
I got it. Yep.
Thank you.
You got it.
That.
Back of the hand. I'll grab her cell phone. Levan, did you call for a hook?
What's up?
Did you call for a hook? No,
382, can you send a hook for AG Wrangler?
Yeah, have them pull in the spices for spices, or do you want them to pull it right in front of us? Spices. Okay.
Yeah, do you want
That's
to?
the safest spot for us to get you guys in the parking lot, not on the highway.
Hey, fellas, is Carly's cell phone in here? She wanted us to grab it.
Yes.
Rock and roll.
Okay, call into spices. What do you want to do?
Oh, I didn't know if you called for a hook yet or not. That was it. Yeah, just they're also 2-4, so just walk them over there and like sit them on the bench or something like that.
All right, miss. Anything who's gonna poke or stick me?
No, sir. I have nothing in my pocket, so please feel free to check.
All right, I'm just gonna give you a quick pat down. All right.
Please do.
382, send a hook for AG Wrangler.
Waistband. All right, you're good to go.
I promise there's nothing in there. Thank you so much.
All right, just have a seat. Okay.
Wow, you just threw me right in there, but I appreciate that.
You tripped.
But thank you
Didn't
so
mean
much.
for that to happen. I'm gonna buckle again. All right.
Thank you so much. Can you just do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you please call my mother?
Yes, she'll get a call. All right.
Thank you so much. I
No
do
problem.
appreciate you.
It's a property.
Yep.
All right. Anything else you need from me?
I have her documentations.
All right. I'll be coming 10-3, female 41, 10-11 starting. 1 second, miss.
The chosen round has closed.
131 569. What's your question? What's the question? Hold on. Actually, we're almost back at the at my headquarters. It's a little hard to hear you through the glass, so just hold that question for a second, okay? Okay. What is it? Yes, that's what that noise is. I can't see because it's in a bag right now. It's in a bag right now. I can't see it. Just give me a second.
Beach Police 1.
3 when I'm out back. 10-11 ending.
Yes.
131570.
Yeah.
Carly was read the standard statement from motor vehicle operators at the station, and she agreed to submit breath samples. Her alco test results indicated a back level of 0.17%, which was more than double the legal limit of 0.08%. After the officers finished processing her, she was released to her parents, pending her court appearance. After her father signed the potential shitloady warning form on Carly's behalf.
Hey, miss,
I'm ready for you.
Alright, just gonna buckle you real quick. If you can, just step out.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna take one step out.
Yep.
I'm
Just
ready
be careful.
for you.
I'm gonna hold on to you, and we're gonna go right where that officer is.
Yes, sir. I'm ready when you are. Hi, sir.
How you doing?
Alright, we're gonna put you against this gray wall, and we gotta snap a couple photos, okay?
Yes, sir.
Just right
Tell me
here.
when you're ready.
Ready whenever you are.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, just
Yes,
forward.
sir.
Alright, and just your head, not your body. Look to the right, towards me.
Yes, sir.
Just your head. Keep your body straight. Keep your back against here, and just turn your
Sorry,
head. You're almost there. Just put your back against the wall, and you're gonna turn just your head.
My head is looking at you directly.
But your body's also looking at me.
So what do you want from this?
Yes, just like that.
I'm sorry, I did not.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
I apologize.
I think it's Hayes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to answer on behalf of him.
It's okay. We're gonna have you take a seat here. I'll get you out of those cuffs, and
No,
then.
please keep. You were allowed to keep me in.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you out of the cuffs, and then just one hand will be cuffed to the bench. All right?
We're gonna.
You stand up.
Yeah, you can stand up.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm sorry. So yes, the next when I need to make a phone call, it's going to be when. You know what? I'm gonna stop talking. You guys just tell me what you need from me.
Just have a seat.
Thank you, darling.
Clip you in. All right?
Right here?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just.
Where's Hayes at?
I've got little wrists. Are you sure about that one?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're not gonna like slip out and karate chop me, are you?
I can't karate chop you. I don't know how.
Okay, good. That's good to know.
Karate chops.
I have no idea. Should.
Is he sitting on scene or is he coming in?
Can somebody at least call my boss?
Listen, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to
That's fine.
paperwork. Once the paperwork's done,
Yes, sir.
then we'll call whoever you want.
Now that I'm gonna slip out of this,
Yes.
this is really loose. I promise you, I'll keep my hand out here.
Just relax.
Well, we don't want it.
Down, you're good to go.
We don't want it too tight either, because we don't want to hurt you.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Without any judgment. I've been in twice a time. I just actually agree with you to tell me that I fucked up. Three of you to tell me that I have officially fucked up. I've been in rehab programs
Baby steps. Listen,
No,
ain't
no,
gonna
no.
happen all night.
No.
It's not really a place to do that, though. Yeah.
No. I'm asking you nicely as a person.
I get what you're saying. Believe me, I would probably say something similar, but it's not professional. I get what you're saying.
It's not asking you a question.
I know, but
So then do me a favor. Did I fuck up? Look
you
at me.
made a
Give me
mistake.
eye.
You made a mistake. You made a mistake that you could learn from, right?
You know what? The thing that I need to hear from Officer Hayes.
Sorry.
Sorry, excuse me. I didn't mean to come at you that way.
It's okay. Here's the thing. We can agree that you made a mistake. We can agree on that.
Sir, I have made a lot of mistakes since I've been so thank you. And nobody will ever thank you, I guess, for this. So thank you. Y'all have my phone, correct?
Yes.
My mother's calling, so when y'all ever can you at least answer her?
As we
Yes.
get out 25 minutes worth of paperwork, and then you can call whoever you want.
It's not who I want to call. I don't belong here, and so not necessarily this place. I belong here. It's just my mom has a weak heart, so please, can somebody at least answer her?
Absolutely.
Thank you very kindly. I appreciate you both.
All right, Carly. I'm just going to read you the Miranda statements. Okay. All you have to do.
Miranda rights.
Yep,
My
all you have
parents
to
are
do-
Lawyers, so yes, I
Perfect.
agree to
There you go.
every last cent of what you're about to tell me.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you can
Correct.
say will be used against you in a court of law.
Yes,
You have
sir.
the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned.
Yes,
If you
sir.
cannot
Yes.
afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish.
Yes, sir.
You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any of my questions or make any statements. Do you
Yes, sir.
understand what I just read to you?
Absolutely,
Okay.
positively.
So this is just stating that
Would you
you
like my
understand.
signature?
Just to acknowledge your
Tell me,
Miranda
where would
rights.
you like it?
Right there.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry that I'm left-handed, but please, can you, when you're ready, please call my mother.
You want us to, like I said, you can call her. We just in about 25 minutes. Sound good?
I just need, no, listen.
Mm-hmm.
My mom has a tracker on me.
She has a tracker on you?
Yes. My mom has a phone tracker on exactly where I'm at, so she knows where I'm at and what I'm doing, which is why she's calling you right now 1,000 times.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
I don't need to talk to her, but you do. So
I
she
understand what
knows.
you're saying. Okay.
Because listen, I've been in recovery for a little bit too long. I just need somebody to explain to her that where I am, so she doesn't have a heart attack. Please.
Okay, we can do that.
Thank you. That's all I ask. You can waive my right to a phone call. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
you got it.
You can also
Do you have her property?
I have a cop in the
Yeah,
family.
it's
You
in the
can
car.
call
Yeah,
him.
go grab that
He'll
and then
come.
do
If
this.
he needs to come pick me up, you can call him.
Who's that?
It's actually in the center of my console. His name is Christopher. He's married to my cousin. It's in the center of my console. You can go bring that. If I didn't pull it out because I just
Gotcha. Okay,
It's
so
in the center of my console. The boys know where it is.
gotcha. So what we're going to do is we need about, just like I said, 20 to 25 minutes of paperwork, and then we can. Yes, yeah. If she calls, we'll answer. How does that sound?
Promise.
Yeah, we're going to keep your phone right here.
My mom has a weak heart, so all I ask, that's the only thing
Did her
I
mom
ask.
call?
Is that prima donna would be my mother.
That just says phone.
9 notifications.
Big Mike would also be my father.
We're here.
Either of which would be the two people that you need to answer.
Well, do you want to just call your mom ahead of time?
May I please?
Sure. Do you have her?
I'm not asking a lot.
No, it's okay. We can do that for you.
Please.
You're being very cooperative. What's we have to call from this phone though. What's her
It would
number?
be
It's ringing.
Come on.
Let her, I'm just going to use clearing the scene, turning the camera.
No problem.
Alright, Carly, so this is kind of a little bit long, so just bear with me, okay?
I actually don't want you to go anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere, I'm just going to be right.
What is your name?
My name? My name is Thomas.
Thomas,
Carly, nice to meet you.
Thomas, I have been in concert production for quite some time.
I saw the saddle in your back seat. That's pretty cool. It's a good looking saddle. Alright, so Carly, the quicker we do this, the quicker I can actually get you out of here, okay? So I'm just going to read this. All you got to do is listen, okay? You have been arrested for driving while intoxicated. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content. A record of the taking of the breath samples, including the test results, will be made. Upon your request, a copy of that record will be made available to you. After you have provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right, at your own expense, to have a person or physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing. If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you will be issued a separate summons for the refusal. A court may find you guilty of both the refusal and driving while intoxicated. If a court finds you guilty of the refusal, you will be subject to various penalties, including license revocation of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of an ignition interlock, and referral to intoxicated driver resource center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offense of which you are found guilty. You have no legal right to have an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking the breath samples. You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath. Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in any respect to my request that you provide breath samples will be treated as a refusal to submit to breath testing. Even if you agree to take the test but then do not follow my instructions, do not properly perform the test, or do not provide sufficient breath samples, I will charge you with refusal to submit to breath testing. I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit samples of your breath?
When you're ready, you tell me.
Well, I just asked you, will you submit samples of your breath?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Do you need to use the bathroom or anything like that?
I really do have to use the
Okay,
bathroom, but,
let's do that real
sir,
quick.
I can wait for you until you're ready for your tests.
Well, the thing is, we have to wait 25 minutes to use the bathroom, or we can do it right now.
I literally have to use the bathroom right now.
Let's
but
do it.
I can wait for you.
Biondi, let's let her use the bathroom, and then we'll start the 20 minutes.
I'm really good at holding it. When I was a kid, my dad used to that sucks. Can you
Officer Biondi's going to escort you to the bathroom, which is right in here,
As
okay?
long as you promise to me a favor. When my parents call, please answer.
I will, 100%, yeah. We'll
Thank
be
you.
right back out here.
Thank you, Officer Hayes.
All right,
When
Carly.
you're ready, I am ready for you.
I'm gonna take the cuff off.
I will wait for you to tell me what to do.
All right, the cuff is off. You can stand up. Follow me.
Yes, sir.
You just go through here, make your first right, and the bathroom's right there.
Thank you, it's very kind. So through this door?
No, you have to use one of these cells. Just
Yes,
one,
sir. Yes,
one of your
sir.
choosing. I know it's not the cleanest thing.
Please do me here, now look.
I won't. Trust me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Dover, they had a 41 that they just released, and then we had fucking 4 NVAs when you were gone. 2 were belated. It was a settle amongst themselves, ones were belated. When we were driving out, all within like 45 minutes. We still heard the radio for a decent bit. Holy fuck. Okay, somebody, you're good to go, bro. Sir, yeah, you're 11-11, right? Good. Where was this one coming from? Oh, yeah?
Excuse me?
Yes. Flusher.
Yeah.
There should be
Is it that button right there? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it should be the button in the back of the wall.
You're in a weird position. I got you. I tried.
That's all right. We'll figure it out.
I got it.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you have hand sanitizer?
Yes.
I,
Is there hand sanitizer? No, too late.
I promise I'll keep my hands out. If y'all just
There you
didn't
go.
eat
Is that enough?
Yes, and here's my hand. Here's my left hand.
Whenever you're done cleaning your hands, we'll clip you back in. All right?
I'm really sorry. I have severe OCD.
Got you.
Thank you. Has my parents called?
Yeah, your mom's gonna be here in about an hour,
Thank you.
so it'll be perfect.
Thank you.
Just do me a favor, you don't have any gum in your mouth or nothing like that? Give me a big smile. Do the same thing with the tongue again. Good.
Now what we're going to do for the next 20 minutes, we're going to just have a conversation, talk a little bit. This is just so any,
Because
well, this is just so if you have any like residual mouth alcohol, just so it dissipates and it doesn't give an unfair result on the breathalyzer, okay? So tell me about that saddle in the back seat.
it's a cheap saddle.
Cheap? What's considered a cheap saddle?
I spent about $500 on that bullshit.
Okay.
It's a WinTech.
A WinTech.
So I have my coaching license.
You have your what
I
license?
have my coaching license.
For horses.
This is really weird to have this conversation with you because you don't understand horses.
I know nothing. I know what a Clydesdale is, and they're the Budweiser horse. That's
So
it.
the Budweiser horses. Those are my
Right.
sponsors.
Okay.
My national sponsors at
Wow.
the job that I do.
Okay.
That,
And those are Clydesdales.
yeah, I'm about
Okay.
to lose my job. And it's okay.
Why do you say that?
3-2-10-9.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Between you and me.
Sure.
I'm 26 years old. I've been sick for a very
Well, how long have you been doing the music production?
A year.
Year.
My boss has been fantastic.
And you do it just for Jenkinson's, or you do it for all over the place?
I do it international. I've been on Taylor Swift's tour. I've been on
No
Miranda
kidding.
tour.
That's cool. What's with the drama with Taylor Swift and all, like the Ticketmaster thing? My wife tried to like tell me, but I it doesn't make sense to me.
America, we can gouge you for shit because Americans will pay. And
Yes, they will.
You know what? I'm really sorry. Please tell everybody on your camera that
We're just talking here. We're just having a conversation.
Sir, I've let the whole team down.
Say that one more time.
I've let the whole team down.
Why do you say that? Yeah, I'm born in New York, Staten Island, unfortunately. But I've lived actually in this town since I was 9 years old. You have a what?
I have a father from Ukraine. Do you have kids?
I don't have kids now.
Let me tell you, a father from Ukraine who is a result of Chernobyl,
Whoa.
should not have daughters. He never wanted daughters. And this is between you and me.
And you from that building.
I've spent my 26 years of life trying to prove who I am. And I've known that I've been sick since I was a kid. I was actually,
Do you have any siblings?
I do have an elder sister and a baby brother. He's not a baby. He's 20.
But he's your younger brother. You'll always call him your baby brother, right?
Sir, you won't hear this probably ever again from anybody. Thank you.
Everyone's got a job to do, you know?
Sir, I've been out of
And it's like a no hard feelings kind of thing. It's just,
I don't feel sad. I've been out of control my whole life. For what I am.
we obviously love the music thing. Seems like it's going well for you.
It's the only thing that pays the bills.
It's a pretty cool thing to pay the bills, right? Get to hang out with country stars and listen to country music and stuff. Wear them cool boots. If I wore those, I would get my butt kicked around here. Right, Biondi? What's that?
You have to say that.
No, I don't. I don't. You know who's got a killer pair of boots? Where did they go?
Dolly Parton or anybody.
Nah, one of the other officers who's just in here loves the cowboy boots. I can't pull them off. Too pale, you know? I'm too pale for country music.
This has nothing to do.
Say that one more time.
This has nothing to do with y'all. Other than that, I'm sorry.
Hey, listen,
And
mistakes happen.
if you promise you don't tell my parents or anybody. Thank you.
Well, you mean you told your mom what was going on already? Remember when
Listen, can't show her this tape.
she won't have to see this? You're an adult, so no one sees this.
See, can't use it as me. And if they do, then you know what? And I guess I just admit it to her. Thank you.
I mean,
I am 26 years old. Out of control my whole life. And usually if, like, so I have an artist, take Kid Rock. He requires, sorry.
you don't like Kid Rock?
You know what? Kid Rock has cost me far too much money.
Really? Why?
In what I've spent on him versus what my PR costs, I've spent about let's round up $4.2 million in PR.
Wow.
I can't wear Bud Light things.
Because of Kid Rock?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Sorry, can I just...
Yeah, you could shift that however you want.
I'm just going to pull it up a little bit. I'm
Sure,
sorry.
whatever you want.
I don't like when it
On the,
viruses.
I gotcha. It's all
I'm
good.
sorry.
It's okay.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
My parents seen it.
No. Yeah.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
I've probably accepted my phone calls, right?
Say that one more time.
I've probably used all my phone calls.
No. So once we're done doing the breathalyzer, you can call whoever you want, and then if someone, like I said, your mom said she's going to be here now, probably in about 45 minutes. Then you'll be on your way. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah. The only time that we would have to like keep you here, like let's say nobody can come pick you up, then we'd have to keep you here for 12 hours. But if someone can come pick you up, then you're good to go. How'd you like? So you grew up in New Jersey, but then you moved to Wisconsin.
Holy shit, I moved as far away as possible.
I get you. What brought you back here? Do you like New Jersey?
One,
I don't blame you.
I'm a horse girl.
Yeah. Well, I read somewhere that New Jersey has more horse farms than in any other state, right?
It's very shocking, yes.
Right? Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
But the amount that you pay per acre.
Oh, it's probably, yeah, true.
So, out in Chicago, well, not Chicago, out in Wisconsin, I own a horse farm.
Wow. How many acres?
I have about 15 acres.
Wow. Good for you.
And the amount of acreage that I pay, let's just... Mr. Camera? Because I'm going to tell y'all, because I want all of you to move to Wisconsin.
I'm intrigued.
I pay less than about $1,500 an acre.
You're kidding me.
I shit you not.
Wow. That's like, that's tax, or that's what it costs for you to
With
own?
tax included.
Wow. Wow. That's really cool.
So when I was relocated here, I've never felt more disappointed in my life.
But that's somewhere you could always go back to, right? Wisconsin?
The problem with that is I don't know anybody who wakes up in the morning and says, let's go to Wisconsin with their family. And if you find somebody who does, then you win.
But if you have a reason to go back there, that's what counts, right? That's all the reason you need.
My life is wherever work tells me to go.
I hear you. That's kind of how it is, right? Gotta do what you gotta do.
Your life is signed to a contract. Your whole life is owned by the job that you're a police officer, so you don't need me to tell you what your life is signed to.
You're right.
I'm sorry, may I move this back?
You can move it wherever you want, just you can't take it off.
Where am I going?
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I also don't have to sit Actually, I guess you do, because technically somebody has to watch me. So, I'm sorry that you're the one stuck with me.
No, it's all good. Passing the time. Like I said, we could sit here in silence if you want, but I think the time goes a lot quicker if we chat.
You know what's next for me, right? You know what's next for me, right?
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cry.
No, you're good. Listen.
You know what's next for me, right?
What's next for you? What's next is we're going to do the breathalyzer. We call it an alco test. And then after that...
Do that immediately after, because that would have...
So New Jersey, it's not like you ever see shows like...
You would have immediately gotten a better answer than what you would have gotten until my parents got here.
No. So the way it works...
And I'm not tattling myself. And I'm sorry, camera. I'm not tattling myself.
The way it works, it's not like what you see in TV shows where police officers have like a portable breathalyzer. It's a whole different process in New Jersey. This thing is like attached to the department and it can't leave that room, so we have to bring people here.
Get down here is it going to be?
No, we'll have plenty of time. We got about 10 minutes or so. That only takes about 5 minutes.
They're coming.
Sergeant Hayes issued Carly the following citations: operating under the influence, reckless driving, traffic on marked lanes, failure to give proper signal.
Yeah, by the time we finish this,
I'm trying to listen. You don't know me. I'm trying to do this so that I get better.
you're doing this what?
So that I get better. I'm in the process of. And I don't need you to say it, and I don't need anyone else. All I need is just eye contact, and I know you're right. When my parents get here to me a favor,
What's that?
they're gonna grill me more than anything. They're also going to probably disown me. Just do me a favor.
What's that?
When I leave here, just tell me I took a step in the right direction by getting caught. Please.
Well, here's the thing. Have you ever heard this saying? The first step is admitting there's a problem.
I've known there's a problem. I have known there's a problem for a long time.
Okay.
So I don't tell me that what I need to tell me. And I'm sorry. Don't cry. What I need you to tell me is that this is day one. That's it.
It is day
And
one.
that's the last thing I want you to tell me.
It's day one.
And Officer Hayes, Officer Hayes,
Careful, careful.
just it's not.
Tomorrow's a new day, right? Day one.
I just told you to tell me that. Do you have any alcoholics in your family, Officer Hayes?
Say that one more time.
Do you have any alcoholics? Do you have any? Do you have mental health in your life? And you don't have to answer that because you know what? I don't know you, and you and I will probably not surface again. So you actually never owe me an answer.
Every family has its skeletons, you know? We could leave it at that.
Thank you, Officer Hayes.
I want to hear more about the horses. That's more, because all this is just, you know,
Those
Kinda sad.
horses are about to be what paid off for us in life.
and so you have
I have 6.
you have 6. What breeds?
Oh, I have an American quarter horse, which is what you typically see in a Western show.
So that's an American quarter horse.
Yes. So those
Are they a specific color? They could be any different color.
So she's I would say chestnut, but just American brown.
Okay.
Light brown, and
Sorry, I'll be telling.
she making a lot of noise. I don't
Got
know
it.
if
It's okay. You're good.
Sorry. Her name is Sweetie or Sweet Magic Blues,
Sweetie.
and I've had her since I was 16, so we're 10 years now, and
How long do horses live for?
horses live to be about 35 to 45 years.
You're kidding. Wow. I didn't know that.
My problem with horses is when I fall in love, that's it.
Sure. My mom loves horses.
Is she a
Loves.
Jerseyan?
She is. She's never owned a horse. She's gone to like the riding academies and all that kind of stuff. They have a house in Florida and they go galloping on the beach with the horses during the sunset and stuff. But she loves horses.
Can I ask something that's not horse related?
Okay.
It's turning tomorrow. What does the rest of my life look like?
It's up to you. Right?
Officer Hayes. Legally, what does the rest of my life look like?
Tomorrow? Well, nothing. So Once we're done here, you'll get a couple of summonses. You'll have a court date. You'll have the option to plead guilty or not guilty. Whatever you want is completely up to you.
Obviously, the answer is only one way or the other.
Well, like I said, you'll have your court date where you'll plead guilty or not guilty, and then you go from there.
Hypothetically speaking, because I live in a hypothetical world, I plead, let's say, not guilty. What happens?
It's okay. You plead not guilty, you get another court date, and then you show up with counsel, and then, well, it would be advisable to seek out a lawyer or at least some type of representation, and then you'll have a trial, basically, a trial.
Between me and my peers. And in the event I plead not guilty, guilty, not guilty. I've already asked you that. In the event I plead guilty,
Well, if you plead guilty, you essentially accept the guilt for what you're charged with, and then whatever punishment the court imposes, that has nothing to do with us. To be honest, I can't really tell
if
you.
that's my mother, please answer.
It's not. Yep. Thank you very much. All right, 20 minutes is up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little breathalyzer here, and then we're going to go from there.
Are we allowed to at least take this off of me?
Yes. Terminating body cam. Hi, how are you? Folks, how we doing? I understand. So, Carly's ready to go. Do you have, one of you have a license on you? Fantastic. All right, very good, sir. And if you want, what's that?
Was anybody hurt?
No, there was no accident, nothing like that. I guess she was driving a couple of friends home, and one of her friends was actually yelling out the window. That's what drew my attention to the vehicle, and then I saw some traffic violations, so I pulled her over and all that kind of stuff. She will explain, but everything's right here. So what I would do is just read that fully, okay? And if you consent to it, right here, you will just sign right there. I'll be right back. Terminating camera.
Do you know what happens from, like, what the process is?
Absolutely. I was explaining it to Carly. So the vehicle is on a 12-hour hold at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. She or somebody else can come back here. They'll come to the police department. They'll pick up that phone. They'll just say that they're here for a vehicle release, and at which point we'll provide the the tow yard where the vehicle is being held. Then she'll pick up the vehicle. She's receiving several summonses with a court date. It's going to be on August the 15th. Most likely it will be virtual, but I would advise to get in contact with the court sooner than later. There you are, sir. And then at that point, she either plead guilty or not guilty, and then we go from there. That's pretty much it, okay? It's advised. I mean, listen, I can't, but it's advisable. It's something that people do when they get arrested for DWI. Absolutely.
Is your license automatic?
In court, that's it. So she will essentially be able to drive.
The first character was it Alpha?
She'll essentially be able to drive up until the courts tell her she can't.
Hey, was she handcuffed? Like, how does that work when you arrest her?
Yeah, she was arrested, but I do have to say she was extraordinarily cooperative, very contrite, very apologetic, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I mean, she, like I said, cooperative through and through.
In the car with her?
Two friends that I don't know their names. They were male friends, didn't catch their names, and they just called an Uber, had another friend come pick them up.
Oh, okay. So
That's
they
basically
were intoxicated, right? Or you don't know?
As I could detect odor coming from inside of the odor of alcohol coming from inside the vehicle. As far as them being intoxicated, I would imagine there was some level intoxicated, but at the end of the day, she was the one driving.
Okay.
So,
She submitted to a test, or like, how does that?
yep, she did, and all that, the printout of the alco test, as we call it, she's going to have it with her, okay?
Just out of curiosity, if we didn't want to take her today, she spends the night in a jail cell? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, so basically, with this law, the potential liability form, which you just signed, if you said, nope, I don't want it, we would have to keep her here for 12 hours.
Okay, and then you just release her on her own?
Correct. Yep, it's a 12-hour hold.
And then she can take her car and bring it back?
Correct.
Correct.
So she would stay here till 12:30 in the afternoon.
How many people don't take their kid because they learn that
I've not seen it. It's pretty rare. There are some people who, you know, will say, all right, you know, who do you want to call to come pick you up? They'll be like, let me sit here.
Oh, so they choose to sit.
Sure, yeah. If someone's like, no, you can let me sit here. Like, all right, you want to sit here, and yeah, I get it. Some people are like that, but all right, I'll go grab her. She's all ready to
Can I just
go.
ask one other question? If
sure.
it is DWI at court date, do you automatically get your license suspended? And is it 6 months or a year or?
That again, as far as sentencing, that is all the court. That's it. I can't speak on behalf of the court or anything like that. Oh no, it's not felony. It's a traffic offense. That's essentially what it is. Yeah.
Record for life, like all these things are going for.
Yeah. So I mean, again, I can't speak on like criminal histories and stuff.
How
But
about guesstimation?
what are we guesstimating here?
Well, I mean, just like what you were going to say. Like in a typical.
So as far as I know, it's not something that would come up on a criminal history because now, God forbid, she got into an accident and hurt somebody, like an assault by auto. That's a criminal charge. This is motor vehicle code, which is just like it's traffic tickets basically. So she's getting a summons for the DWI, but it's not like if you got arrested and you got charged with a criminal offense. It's not like that. It's a series. She got a series of summonses, one for the intoxication and whatever, the issue was failure to maintain lane. There, she didn't use your turn signal. There's a reckless that just goes accompanies with it. But yeah, like I said, August 15th, she'll have court. Again, I don't know if it'll be virtual or not. Something again, like I would contact the court sooner than later, and then they'll go from there.
Last question: we get an attorney from down here? Like, do you have a list of people like you? You guys don't get.
We don't. I know, but I'm sure if you just Google DWI lawyer, you're going to find a lot of them. Because this is. If someone lawyers up for something, it's going to be for a DWI. So, like I said, it is advisable. Of course, I can't give advice, but
I got you.
okay.
I read it twice. Thank you very much.
Of course. Yep.
And is there a ladies' room here?
Absolutely. It's men's and then women's is right there.
Cool.
Good to go, Carly. Yes. So they're not coming in here. Nope. All right. So there's this. There's that. There's that. Yes. Sure.
We'll be all right. You got this, Ace? We're gonna go domestic.
Okay. I'm right behind you.
Good luck.
All right. Today is the first day. You were right. That's what we were talking about. Okay.
You'll at least let me out.
Here is all your property.
I don't have much to give, so.
Well, here,
thank you.
this is all you.
You're handing it to me.
Well, you have to take everything out of the bag. I need the bag back, but all these things are
What
yours.
if I want? Sorry, that's not.
I can give
I
you a
don't
bag
mean to-
if
I don't
you
mean
want.
to be sarcastic. That's rude.
It's okay. It's okay. Those are the summonses. Okay.
How many do I have? 4?
There are 4.
For what?
You have 1 for the DWI,
And the
1
rest?
for reckless, failure to maintain, and a turn signal.
Yes, sir.
You have those are your documentations.
Yes, sir.
There's that.
Is this all my card?
That's
shit?
yours. Yep. That is yours too. Grab your cell phone. Make sure your license is in there. Check the back
3-2. Can you hit
of
up
your
first
phone.
aid, please?
It's in there.
Okay, perfect. Now,
Officer Hayes.
so what you're going to do is you're going to sign here and here. This is just stating that you're
May I put
getting.
this down?
Yes. This is just stating that you're getting your property back.
Do you need where it says signed?
Right there and there. Yep.
3-2, what's going on with him? Like General
Today's
Lincoln.
whatever it is.
You could do 8/3/2023.
He is highly 2-4. Barely able to respond. He's semi-conscious.
There you go.
All right. Very good.
Officer Hayes, before I leave,
Copy.
I will hate you for as long as I can. But thank you for saving the rest of my life. And
I'm
when
here
I'm
said he had a
ready,
couple of shots.
I'll thank
He had a little
you.
bit more.
I hope that day comes. Would you like me to walk you out?
Copy. 3-4, you're calling?
No.
Okay. We're going to go right this way. I'm just going to show you where the door is.
Please do.
Okay. It's right here to the left.
Let me just throw the
Wait, hold on, come here. Let me make sure you got your car keys, right? Car keys are over here. I can't forget these. So tomorrow at 12:30,
Yes, sir.
you can come back,
Look at me.
bring this documentation. Just say you're here for a vehicle release.
It's going to be my parents. I'm
Okay.
in rehab. But
We're going to come right here, and then I just explained everything to your parents. They'll come here for the vehicle release and then all that kind of stuff.
I didn't mean to tell you I'm going to be okay.
You're going to be okay.
Officer Hayes, thank you.
Okay.
It's been a real pleasure.
Let's go out this way. You make your left. You're going to hit that green button and open the door.
Yes, sir. Here's the first side of my life.
There you go. You got this.
3-1, I'll be clear from this welfare check.
So,
Does the car have to be picked up in 12 hours, or like?
no, but it's advisable because there's like it's like $35 or $40 per day charge.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
didn't know if we could get here by 1 tomorrow. So, but Saturday probably could. So I just get billed for whatever.
Yeah, so there's, and again, I'm not sure what the tow rate is. It might be $150, $200. There's a day
Really
fee,
matter.
which might be $35, $40.
Right.
And then,
Court records indicate that on February 27, 2024, Carly pleaded guilty to operating under the influence. As a result of her guilty plea, Carly was sentenced to a license revocation of 3 months, 12 hours at an intoxicated driver resource center, and 2 days in jail. She also had to pay a total of $640 in fines. The other 3 citations were dismissed as part of a plea agreement.
Yeah.
might be more on the weekend.
Right, okay.
So, and there's a release fee. So obviously it's more advisable. The quicker you can get it, obviously the cheaper it is.
And we come here for that?
So you come here first,
Right.
you just say that you're here for a vehicle release,
Okay.
and then they will direct you to where it is,
Okay.
and then you show up,
And then you pay there.
pay that, and then you're good to go.
Okay, great. Thank you very
All right,
much.
sir. Yep. Clear terminating camera.